Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is Anne and you are watching my Life in New York City vlog series. I cannot believe that it's been a month of me creating long form content, of me being back on YouTube and just practice doing this thing. I can definitely see the progress that I am a lot more comfortable and confident in terms of speaking in front of the camera. I can speak in full sentences now without having to cut off all of the filler words. I still say and use a lot of filler words, so if you see there are like chumpy parts in my video, that's why. And as you can see, I have some packages in the back. I'm so excited to unbox them with you because they are from this brand that I have been eyeing for so many years. They gifted me 2 pieces of luggage. I have some exciting summer travel plans. I cannot wait to take them with me, test them out and give you guys a full review. Okay, I have my knife here with me. Let me move closer. I hope that you could see, but this is from the brand Monos. Monos is a luggage company that is based in British Columbia, Vancouver, Canada. So yeah, I got to pick out 2 pieces of luggage. This one is from the Metro collection. Very sturdy boxes. Okay, so this is the first piece of luggage that I picked out. There's paper here. Oh, my first impression would be pretty well done for being a vegan leather material. Okay, I'm gonna put away the dust bag. This is the Metro carry-on duffel bag. I picked this out of everything else in the Metro collection is because I do a lot of day trips and long weekend road trip. I'm so excited to bring this along with me on my trips, and yeah, it looks very sleek and pretty cool. I have to cut up the string to show you the handle, but okay, I will give you a close-up. I wonder how this material would last in terms of like, you know, with wear and with weather and everything, but looks like it's a pretty sturdy bag, and I'm so glad that I went with the black color because knowing me, I would get so annoyed if my luggage and things get scratched up, and I'm not the person who would typically go for colors anyway, and yeah, black is the perfect option for me. Okay, next we are going to open this. Ooh. I bet you can already tell what I picked out. Ooh, pretty sleek. Ta-da! So let's test out the wheels. They could spin 365 degrees, pretty smooth. So far so good, I'm so excited. What I love most about Monos is that they design their luggage to fit or work perfectly with their suitcases. So again, this is the duffel or weekender bag from the Metro collection. And it comes with this back piece here. I think you can be able to slide right in between. Okay. There is a zipper at the bottom which you can open up, and this fits perfectly through the handle of the suitcase. I love this so much. And for extra security, you can also put the handle of the duffel bag over. Look, this is so cool. I am so excited. Thank you so much, Monos. Okay, I just want to be clear that none of this is sponsored. I just am very passionate about good products that have good design, minimal, made from brands that actually care. Another reason why I am so excited about this is also because I am thinking about doing a comparison review. I have another black suitcase that is so similar to this mono suitcase from another brand. It's called Away. I'm sure a lot of you have heard or have seen their luggages before as well. Yeah, I have had my Away suitcase for almost 2 years. I might do a blog post or I might post a video on my YouTube channel in the near future comparing between the Away suitcase and this new mono suitcase, because so far they feel and look very similar. However, my first impression after opening the mono suitcase is the fact that it comes with a lot more compartments. I love the minimal design aspect of both brands, both suitcases. However, the Mono Pro Plus suitcase feels like it has more to give. I love the front compartment. I love the fact that I can be able to store or put away my laptop safely in there. I can bring along a book or two and put a lot of other things that I don't want to carry with me in my tote bag. And I love the fact that I can be able to have an easy access to them as well. I am just very excited to take the duffel and the new suitcase out on my future travels, and I will make sure to update you guys on how much I like it. And if you are interested, I will leave the link to these products in the description box. I am making bún bò Huế for the week. If you watch my pho video, which I posted on my channel, which is the second video, you would know how to make pho. Basically, the process of making bún bò Huế is very similar. You would do the whole beef bone broth, cook it for a few hours, and then add the seasoning. So for bún bò Huế, it is the minced garlic, minced lemongrass, and then I use the spicy beef flavor paste for the bún bò Huế and just basically add it on top of this. And I use a lot of lemongrass, as you can see, and also pineapple to sweeten the broth. Again, there are radish pieces, ginger, really good beef bone. I already took out the beef shank because it's done cooking, and then I also have some pork roll, which is the Vietnamese ham, which I will thinly slice later. And over here I have some vermicelli noodle boiling. This one is the XL version, so it's a lot thicker, and you don't want to overcook this at all. You want it to be slightly al dente but still cooked through. Gonna be so delicious, and I can't wait. So this is the noodle pack that I use. Got it from the Chinese grocery store. Make sure you get the XL, which is the largest size possible. And then, yeah, this one is just gonna cook for another 30 to 45 minutes, and I'll do the last seasoning, and it should be done. So fancy. This is the dead cat.
Yeah, windscreen.
Hi, I'm back. Slightly sweaty because I just had lunch out in the back patio. It is a 10 out of 10 kind of weather day. I had planned to film content today, and that's why it's been so hard, like resisting this urge to go outside. But I will most likely go change to my comfy outfit and go outside, lay in the sun, or go on a walk in the neighborhood. I originally wanted to head to the Met Museum for the Sleeping Beauty exhibition. However, the Met is closed at like 5 or 6 p.m. or something very early, and it takes me 45 minutes at least from where I live in Brooklyn to commute to the Met. So 2 trains. So yeah, that's one transfer, 2 trains to go to Uptown or the Upper East Side or to the Met. So I think I'm going to do that Friday evening or early Friday evening because I think they are open a little bit later. So yeah, by the time I make it there after recording, I won't be able to enjoy it or make it. Plus, the Met Gala has just happened a couple weeks ago, and I'm sure now the weather is so nice, and New York tourist situation is getting kind of crazy, very crazy. I know that for the fact, and so that's why I'm trying to go in the middle of the week, either super early. Later, I am not guaranteed at all, so that's why I have decided to not go today, but we'll head to the Met probably on Friday night as they are open a little bit later, but not on the weekends. Saturday and Sundays are no-nos. Again, if you don't know, as a New Yorker, you get to go to this museum for free. I have a New York library card. I also have a Brooklyn library card, and there's this thing called Culture Pass, which is connected to your library card. So if you have those library cards, you can be able to apply for the Culture Pass, which will let you go to these museums in New York for free once a year. So I always try to take advantage of it and take my family and friends whenever they are in town and take them to the museums for free. However, for popular big museums such as the Met, you can be able to pick an option where you can pay what you can. And usually I would just come up to the front counter and tell them that I live here and then pay $1 per person for the ticket to go to the Met. So that's why I go to the Met at least 4 times a year. So once every season pretty much, and or just once every time when there's an exciting exhibition. I love the Met, and I'm waiting for the perfect moment to check out the Sleeping Beauty exhibition at the Met. If you are an art design, architecture, and nature lover like me, and you haven't heard or haven't been to the glass house in New Canaan, Connecticut, consider this a sign. I live in Brooklyn, and so for me, for someone who has a car, it takes about an hour and a half, up to 2 hours to commute there. However, there's a train from New York City and a train station directly across the street from the Glass House Visitor Center. Once you get there, you have to check in at the visitor center, meet your tour guide, and then you all will get to go onto a van and they will take you to the glass house, to the property. The tour that we booked, it was a 1 hour tour that included the glass house and the brick house. The brick house is newly renovated and now is available and included in all tours. So the glass house is Philip Johnson's private residence. Philip Johnson is a famous American architect. He is known for his promotion of the international style and his role in defining postmodern architecture. He was born in Cleveland, Ohio, and passed away at his estate in New Canaan, Connecticut in 2005. During the tour, I learned that the glass house architecture style is called international style. So think the use of lightweight, mass-produced and industrial materials such as glass and steel. It was pretty unusual at the time, at Philip Johnson's time, to use those materials to build home or buildings. The placement of the furniture inside the glass house is precise, as it plays a huge role in making people feel like they're in different rooms inside of the house. It reminds me of my own apartment. In case you don't know or haven't seen my other videos or don't follow me on my social media, I live on the first floor in the garden level of a Brooklyn brownstone. It is more like a studio because there's no separate bedroom. They call it, it's like a one bedroom, but I wouldn't call it like that. It's more like an open space plan, and the layout is pretty interesting. You have to enter through the hallway, which is shared with our landlords that live upstairs. We don't have a separate bedroom. The bed is in the same space. It's shared with the living space, and that's why I don't call it living room or bedroom, and I don't have a problem with that. I personally am a fan of a studio or a loft apartment. I just love living in an open space because I feel like there are more rooms to breathe. We can do a lot of things with it. For example, we use our furniture to kind of separate the space. So I'm sitting on my Floyd sectional sofa. Again, it is a modular design, as in, in the future, if I have more space, I can be able to build and make this sofa a lot bigger by adding more units. So right now we only have 2 units. So yeah, Floyd sofa is a really good piece of furniture that is a perfect example of a modular design when we're talking about international style here. It is pretty popular now in modern days, but at Philip Johnson time, it was considered unusual to apply those kind of like ideas and concepts in design, especially to build homes. So yeah, I use a carpet and then place my furniture at some precise placement. Again, same as the glass house, to kind of create the feel of, I'm in the living space. And I also use the signal, especially at nighttime. This Noguchi floor lamp is a signal of nighttime, time to sit down and chill out a little bit in the living space. And then when we are ready to go to sleep, we turn off this floor lamp. We turn on this other Noguchi table lamp. It is right by my bed, and then I can be able to like read at night, and when we're ready to go to sleep, I can just switch it off. It's our way to make it feel like we are in a different space, to like signal our brain that now it's a living room time, now it's bedtime. Again, my first reaction when I saw the glass house, my tour guide, her name is Mary Lou, she noticed it right away and she pointed out, she said that I said that the glass house was small in person, and everyone else agreed, and I thought it was really interesting. For some reason, I have seen the glass house online and on magazines, and it appears to be a lot bigger. After we got to see everything inside the glass house, I thought our tour guide did such an amazing job at explaining everything and telling us stories, influential figures in Philip Johnson's life, and those that affect his design. So we got to see the pond, which is located outside, and it's a man-made pond. There's a mini pavilion and there's a sculpture, and then she took us to the brick house. It is again a newly renovated house, and at the time it was for guests. It serves more like a retreat for Philip Johnson and his partner, and his name is David Whitney. I thought it was such a refreshing moment when we got to see the rooms and the design of the brick house. It was such a drastic difference comparing to the glass house. Other structures on the estate include the pavilion in the pond, which we did get to see from the glass house. There's a painting gallery, sculpture gallery, studio, ghost house, monument to Lincoln Kirsten, the monster, and the vernacular buildings. Depends on what tour that you book. I do hope that you enjoy. I did love every single minute of it, and I thought the 1 hour experience was definitely worth it, even though I did wish I got to see the painting and the sculpture gallery. Anyway, that concluded the 1 hour tour, and I thought I had such an amazing time. Again, I do recommend a Grace Farm visit before or after the visit to the glass house. So on the way home, we stopped by Frank Pepe. They have multiple locations, but in case you're not familiar, Frank Pepe is very known for their white clam pizza, and it is my favorite kind of pizza to get whenever I'm in Connecticut, and I was craving one, so we stopped by Frank Pepe, the location in Yonkers. It is in New York, and it is on the way for us from Connecticut back to Brooklyn, and then stopped by the H Mart to pick up some groceries, and then we got home at around like 10:30, and in total I think we did spend over 12 hours out on the road driving. We had a lot of fun. Every time we do these kind of like road trips or day trip, we always try to maximize our day and do a lot of things during the day. And I have written a blog post sharing all of the information and the photos that we took that day. I will leave the link to the blog post in the description box below. That is it for this week's video. I hope that you enjoy. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share this video. I will see you next week. Thank you for watching. Bye.